We are on top of a story that is rocking the entertainment industry. Legendary filmmaker Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle were murdered at their Brentwood home.
That's right. Mario Ramirez is live in Brentwood with what we know so far about the police investigation and the details in this story. Mario?
Yeah, that's right. We're just outside the home here on Chadbourne Avenue, and just a short time ago, we did learn that the couple's 32-year-old son, Nick Reiner, is in custody being held on $4 million bail as we're waiting for new details from the LAPD here in this Brentwood neighborhood. Now, take a look. Somber moments here as we saw the county coroner's crews removing the two bodies here from the home by, again, LA County medical examiner crews after that shocking discovery. Now, we had police, fire crews, and investigators. They were flooding the street here. They eventually cleared the scene after about 12 hours. Now, we can tell you that Rob Reiner, a household name in Hollywood for more than 5 decades, was found inside with his wife, Michelle. Authorities say LA fire paramedics were initially called to the home around 3:30 Sunday afternoon for a medical emergency, and when they arrived, they found the two inside. Both were pronounced dead on the scene, and TMZ reporting that the couple suffered injuries consistent with a knife, also reporting exclusive details, gruesome details, that the couple had their throats slit. We again are waiting for confirmation on some of those details from the LAPD, but it's been very emotional out here, I will say, here in the neighborhood. We just saw as a few residents were walking.
This is sad, man. For the son to do this is sad. Slitting the throats of your parents, that's sickening. That's privileged kids doing that because you didn't get your way. Because you mad about something, because you think your life is so bad. This is what you do to your parents that's taking care of you? I'm telling you, there's a lot of, I see this just being around people with money and their kids. There's a lot of privileged ass kids out there that don't understand don't understand tough things, don't understand that life is not going to be easy. You're living off of your parents' success, but when you step out there yourself, you failing and you want to blame your parents. There's no argument in the world that can make you do this to your parents. So they got the son, like everybody thought it was. Gruesome details. TMZ, gruesome details. Gruesome. Slit in the throat of your parents? Yeah, throw him under the jail. We got to start making examples out of people that do shit like this. No, ain't no jail for a long time. It's the death penalty. California needs to be a little harder. LA needs to be a little harder on things like this. This is a death penalty. We got to start making people examples. This was definitely motivated. This was definitely personal. For somebody to do that, this is personal. Let me guess. Oh, your life is so hard. Oh, you on drugs. Oh, you went homeless. Oh, your movie didn't work. Oh, so you mad at the world and you kill your parents? That's that privileged kids, man. That's not just the white community. That's all the community that got these privileged ass kids that don't understand the struggle. This is just my theory, my assumption. Probably the kid, the young son. He's not a kid. He's 27, I believe, or 28, whatever his age is. He's the adult. Life is hard. I'm on drugs. I'm not successful like my dad. It's his fault. I have everything given to me, and I'm still not successful. Life is hard. It's your fault, Dad. It's your fault. I'm taking y'all both out because it's your fault. This is what happens, man, when you got privileged-ass kids that ain't felt the failure, that don't understand the grind, that don't understand what it takes. You living off of daddy and mommy. They got all the money. You don't. And you mad because you're not successful like him at your age. That man was 78 years old. That man worked in how many movies, how many TV shows, how many directors, producers, and acting gigs he did to get to the point? To all the parents that got money, to all the parents that's financially stable, stop spoiling your kids. You got to let your kids feel early. You got to let your kids understand what the struggle feels like. We can't give our kids everything because this is the type of shit that happens. Privileged kids is who kill their parents. It's the kids that feel like they not successful. They can't do the things that they want to do. They never experience failure. These are the type of kids that do this shit. This is my theory, though. We'll know more details, but this is my theory about why he would do something like that. because he ain't successful. His daddy's successful, but he ain't successful. So that's envy, hate. What he did to kill his dad and his wife like that, that's a sign of envy and hate and jealousy. That's what all that is. I'm not successful like my dad, so it's his fault. I'm gonna take him out. Sick in the head. That's that privileged kid syndrome. I'm telling y'all. When you got money, when you stable, stop spoiling your kids. Your kids don't need to have everything. They need to understand the struggle. They need to understand failing. They need to understand how to get through things younger in life. Because when they get older, they're fucked. That's what it is. I'm telling you. Raise your kids and let them struggle. Let them do things that's not easy. I'm telling you. You got to do that, because if you don't, you raising up little murderers, because they're going to look at your success and say, why ain't got they success so fast? Not knowing you put in 20, 30 years into your craft.
By the home here, by the front gates, hugging, embracing, consoling each other after this shocking news. For now, that's the latest here in Brentwood. I'm Mario Ramirez. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
Definitely shocking and tragic, and a lot of people just hearing the news, you know, can't really fathom what's happening here. And friends and family members, of course, of Rob Reiner had so much love for him and all the wonderful movies he helped create.
Yeah, beloved movies. Haley Winslow joins us live from Hollywood now with reaction to the death. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, this is so awful. And, you know, it's a little bit strange that we're right on the foreground. In the background, you can see the Hollywood sign. Right, you know, we're on the Hollywood Walk of Fame right now in the 6400 block, which is where Carl Reiner's star is. He got it in 1999, and he actually is right next to his father's star, Carl Reiner, of course, a legendary comedian and director. They're the only two father and son stars next to each other on the Walk of Fame. You can see some flowers here on Rob's star and some candles. I'm sure this place will be absolutely flooded later on today. Rob, of course, going on to become one of the most successful directors of all time. He was born in the Bronx and moved to LA at 13. He went to Beverly Hills High School and then studied film at UCLA. SAG-AFTRA current president Sean Astin called Reiner one of the most successful and significant figures in the history of film and television. Of course, we all know the classics: When Harry Met Sally, The Princess Bride, and then his first big movie that he directed, Spinal Tap, in the mid-'80s, and then his last film that he just directed was the sequel, so kind of bookends as a director. Then, of course, he went on to do Stand By Me, written by Stephen King, A Few Good Men, and Misery. He gained fame as a kid playing Meathead in All in the Family, and celebrities are just, of course, pouring out their love and prayers to the family. Stephen King writing, "I'm horrified and saddened by the death of Rob Reiner and Michelle, wonderful friend, political ally, and brilliant filmmaker. Rest in peace, Rob. You always stood by me." Eric Idle, they've been friends for half a century.
You know what's crazy about this? My opinion. This is what's crazy. You always get more love on the outside than the inside. Everybody loved this man. Everybody said nothing but good things about him, but there's always somebody close to you that's envy, jealous of you, that want to be you. Ain't that something? You would think that people closest to you, all of them, should be happy for you, should be helping you, should want to learn from you. But some people just want everything that you have, but not willing to put in the work. You know, prayers to the Reiner family, because this is unfortunate. But this is why we need to have stricter laws on shit like this. That's instant jail. Instant jail, instant, death penalty. We ain't got time for this. We need to get this solution out the way. There's no time for courts and all that. We know he did it. He know he did it. Let's get this party over with. But prayers to the Reiner family. This is a sad, sad day in Hollywood. You know, a good person was killed, in my opinion, because of envy and jealousy from his own son. Damn. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. As always, we'll keep this thing rocking, keep it going. You already know this. I'm going to keep it funky, keep it real. And daily shows coming soon. Appreciate y'all.